Hi everyone, so today's not going to be a skin review, it's also not going to be a trail review or a world review, so what exactly am I going to be reviewing? I'm going to be reviewing Sonic Speed Simulator as a whole. Today has been 3 years since I first started playing Sonic Speed Simulator, and I'm just going to go over like my experiences with the game and kind of how I've seen the game over the past 3 years, because I have played through every single update, and I just want to like give my thoughts and opinions on overall the game. So to start off, I'm still doing this, so I'm just going to collect some in Cool Edge because I really actually love this world, and I'll probably be finished tomorrow so I can review this skim. Anyway, overall with the game, as I've mentioned in many videos, I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with the game. I have that with some people in a way as well. But for the game itself, I like it, but it also annoys me, and I think a lot of people do, because if I really hate the game, like, why would you be playing the game if you actually hate it? Because obviously I don't fully hate the game if I'm still playing it. There's just some things about the game. Obviously, I don't full on hate the game, considering I'm still playing it, so let me just get some better fast friends. I obviously don't hate the game. Oh, look, this looks like a heart right here. I obviously don't hate the game, considering I'm still playing it. But yeah, I feel like the game obviously has its good points and bad points. Now, I first started playing the game because of Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime is what introduced me to Sonic Speed Simulator, but I first got into Sonic because I watched the movies. I first watched the Sonic movies in August of 2022. What? I can go through. Okay. I first watched the Sonic movies in August of 2022, and then I found out in October that Sonic Prime was coming. It's actually October 27th, 2022. I found out that they were going to be having this new Sonic show, and it looked super cool, so I was really excited for that. And then I heard that they were going to be showing it early in Sonic Speed Simulator. And I didn't even know what Sonic Speed Simulator was. Like, I did know of Roblox, obviously. Like, I did play Roblox, not a lot, but just on occasion. And I had been in Sonic Speed Simulator very fast, like, once, but I hadn't like full on played the game. I was going to go in the Sonic Prime event, but like I didn't, because I thought that I was going to go when I went in. It was going to spoil the first episode. They showed it on December the 10th, and the actual premiere date was December the 15th, but I didn't get in. I also had really bad problems with my internet around that time, and I just had trouble getting on stuff in general, and Sonic Speed Simulator just would not load properly. I when I first started making my videos, you can go watch my very first video. I spent 10 minutes of that video just loading into the game. That was because of my horrible internet. But now I can get on much easier. My internet is so much better than it used to be. But yeah, I actually first started playing. It was a week later. I think it was December 24th. It was with that God of Snow Fast event with Tails' workshop, and where you could collect, was it gingerbreads, and you could get 9, and that was a really fun quest to do. They had this big sale also going on with Rusty Rose. Well, Rusty Rose was in the sale, and I really wanted Rusty Rose because I thought she was super cool. Like, I'm like, oh, Amy's such a sissy, but no, Rusty Rose is like super cool, and I really wanted to get Rusty Rose. So I did, and I was honestly so happy when I first got her as a skin. But I got 9 through I don't even have 9 on here anymore. On my main I do though. I did, at least. But I got 9 from that event, and I started playing consistently because I'm like, this is a cool game, like this is fun, because I thought 9 was one of my favorite Sonic Prime characters, and you know, I went in to check out, I'm like, oh, this is like super cool, and I hadn't been with the other Sonic Prime event, so I had missed getting Rusty Rose. But when I saw her in the sale, I'm like, oh my gosh. But I would not advise you guys to buy any skins from the sale, and I've realized this after some time, because they're going to come back and rerun the skins. They'll often rerun the skins in events, so even though I go through the sales, like in my videos, I would not advise buying any of the skins, because they will rerun them. Even the super skins, they've had reruns of the super skins, and also the trading hub. The trading hub just came in February 2025, but back then, I would buy skins from the sales. I would get them, because I didn't really know how else to get them. The game was fairly new. The game first came out, it was March, I think, of 2022, and I joined in December of 2022. So it'd been going on for about 9 months or so. But yeah, I would not buy the skins. I think it's really a waste of Robux. If you're going to get Robux for anything, like, I don't know, like the Fast Pass, I don't know if I've actually seen them rerun skins from the Fast Pass, but, no, like, some, it's just a waste of Robux, in my opinion, but, yeah, I I was playing Sonic Speed Simulator. I would spend a lot of time on it, like, I would literally spend hours playing the game, like, the whole evening and night I would spend on here. I would, something bounced me back. I would spend a whole evening and night just playing Sonic Simulator in like the first month, and like from like December 2022 to January 2023. I spent so much time, and I was like, oh, I should start a channel. I don't know. I saw other people playing the game and making YouTube videos, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try that too. I think that's sort of how I did it, and yeah. Then I just made my first video. Oops, I just got frozen. Like Tails. I just made my first video, just an introduction video, because I didn't really know where to start, so I'm just like, okay, might as well make an introduction video. I still can clearly remember sitting down to make my first video. I was like, okay, let's, try this out, see what happens, and I didn't even think much really ahead, like, oh, I wonder if I'm gonna be doing this in this many years. Like, I didn't think about that. I was just like, okay, let me just try this out for fun and see what happens, and, yeah. But before, in the month that I was playing before I made my channel, I played a lot, and I still did play, but I played so much. Like, at the beginning of January, I met, Gamer Boy and Warlord, who I call Infinite in a lot of videos now. And then he started going by Grimlock. He was like me, Grimlock. And I met, this other guy, Dave. But yeah, I met this other guy, Dave, who, I don't really talk, I haven't spoken to him in a long time. He unfriended me, and, I tried to friend him back, and he just didn't accept it. But I met quite a few people, around that time. I also met this guy, TJ Nucky, who I met a day before I made my channel, but we also don't talk anymore. And then in March, I met Rain and Noah, and this other guy, Void, who I haven't heard about or from in ages, and I just met like a bunch of people, like Happy, not Dynamite Nuckies, and Turkey, who I didn't meet until January of 2024. But yeah, I just met a lot of people around that through that time. As for the updates, I feel like we've always kind of gotten good and bad updates, but the updates didn't really start becoming, I didn't really start feeling that negative about the updates until they came out with like the gold eggs and the fast pass, which the fast pass came out, I think, the gold eggs came out July of 2024. The gold style Queen Marusian Nuckies. I remember that. I was so excited. Everyone was talking about like how bad it was, but I was just excited for the skins. But after some time, it got excessive, the gold eggs. Also the fast pass. I think that the first one we had was the Vampire Silver in October 2024, but before, it's just would have been a gradual, I guess, decline with Sonic Speed Simulator. I mean, which is funny to say because this update is a really good update. I like this update. This is one of the few good ones that we've had. I love this world. I love Cool Edge. It reminds me a little bit of like a cooler Snow Valley. Whoops! No! I forgot that was the ice. It's like a cooler Snow Valley, and I love the skybox and everything. So, yeah. But, I overall feel that Sonic Space Simulator just has ups and downs, but it's just not, and also the events that we do have, I mean, some of them, like the Prime Queen Maruji, like, that took a while, but, I like this event because it's one that does take a little bit of time, that you can stretch out over, some time. Gosh, where do you find all the orbs in here? I'm not even finding that many. And I still don't know how to get that SimSonic, if anybody knows how, because I'm missing something, clearly. It's saying I missed doing something, and I can't find out exactly what it was. Time trials. I haven't done any of these time trials. But overall, as for my favorite update of all time, I'm not sure because I've had some favorite updates, like for instance the silver, when silver first came, that was a really fun, that was a lot, took a long time, but it was fun at the same time. I'm not just saying that because of the test server video. It just the silver update was a good update to play, and with like activating all the Chaos Emeralds and having like a good variety of quests, like I like that. But it took a while, and was it the Super King Daddy Shy took so much time, like, but I love that skin. I mean, we've had good updates, bad updates, but a lot of the more recent ones have not been very good, but this is the best one we've had in I don't even know how long. Like, I think the trading was a good addition to the game, definitely, because it gives people like the chance to a better chance of getting skins, like instead of waiting for events to come. Like you can just, but you also have to some there's like different values, and with the red starrings weren't even a thing, I don't think, until Sonic Speed Simulator got reborn. It got reborn in February of 2023, which was only about a month after I started my channel. Like, it was soon. And I prefer, I mean, I like the old Sonic Speed Simulator because of like this nostalgia, but I also like this Sonic Speed Simulator because there's so much more like new stuff. Like, before there was only, how many worlds were there? There was Green Hill, Lost Valley, Emerald Hill, Snow Valley, and Hilltop was in the original Sonic Speed Simulator, but I didn't get to, oh, and Pumpkin Hill, there was Pumpkin Hill, which did I go in there? I'm not sure if I went in there, but I know there were those worlds, and Snow Valley didn't even come back until, was it September or something? Like, I hadn't been in Snow Valley ever since then. They never brought it back. It's through, I forget even how to get to it. It was, I think, through the classic Lost Valley. I made a video about it, but, yeah, I don't have one favorite update. I like some more than others. Guys, why does that look like the middle finger? It does. But I've also realized that it's not also so much about what's in the update, but who I would play it with. Like, there might be like an update that's, what? Oh, that's Chemical Plant. An update that's not so great, but I would play it with some people, and it would be like, it would be so much fun, just because I was playing with some of you guys, and it wasn't so much about even the update. It was just like, I mean, the update was there, but like a lot of us would just chill out. And also the Eggman boss was kind of fun. That's actually how I met Rain and Noah and Void, and there were a few other people who I don't even remember. There was this person, Color Gray 04, who I have no idea what even happened to. But also, if you guys are wondering, just random thing, I did not meet Nuxfan in Sonic Speed Simulator. Guys, why is my Queen Rouge King Daddy? I did not meet Nuxfan in Sonic Speed Simulator. Also, if you guys are wondering, no, I did not actually meet Nuxfan in Sonic Speed Simulator. I met Noah in Sonic Speed Simulator and Nuxfan through Noah. But not on Sonic Speed Simulator, that was through Discord. But I did used to, I came across Nuxfan a few times in Sonic Speed Simulator, but it was, I don't know, I did videos of some of it. But aside from all that, the more recent updates have just not been that great, but we will still get an occasional one. But I don't like the gold eggs and the fast pass. The gold eggs have become impossible. Like, look at this. You have to get 100 to get 3 bonus eggs. They originally had it as 50 for 3, then they changed it for 100 for 1, and now they've changed it for 100 for 3. But I don't even care about the gold eggs. I used to go on the grind wheel and go round and round and round and round, but it's just useless now. The skins are just so mid that there's just not worth it. Oh, but another thing that I also did like about Sonic Speed Simulator was the plushies. They came out with the hologram Metal Sonic plushie and the Summer Sonic plushie. This was back in 2023, and I thought those were cool additions to the game. I don't really know what I would like to see more of, but I know I would like to see less of gold eggs and fast pass, because they Game Fam's just becoming greedy with the fast pass, because you can't get these unless you get premium. And of course, they're gonna put the best stuff in premium. And one thing that I've noticed that they do with the fast pass is what they did with the last one. They'll put a skin. They put the mechanical tails, or it was some tails. I forget what it was called. It wasn't mechanical tails. It was some pilot tails or something. They'll have a skin and two things that will like match. For instance, like they'll have a skin and a mount that match, but one's in the premium and one's in the free. So people are encouraged. They're like, oh, I want the I want them. I want the I want them both to match, because if I buy one, I feel like I'm only buying like half of the package, if that makes sense. So they're trying to encourage, so you buy the premium, but by putting, oh, like I want the mount to go with the skin is the best way I can put it. So I want to buy the premium, or I want to buy the skin that goes with the mount, or just something like that. So that's one thing that I've noticed that they'll do. Another thing is with the limiteds and exotics, they'll have limited skins, but like, oh, this is such a limited skin. If it really was a limited skin, you wouldn't have an exotic version of the limited skin. So I think that's really messed up. The only difference between the limiteds and exotics are like the exotics. The limiteds have like some sparkle. I've never really even noticed the sparkle. Maybe because of the trails. The trail, it's so little that even the trails can take over it. But yeah. Apparently I wouldn't bother too much with the limiteds. Like I used to think they were so special, and then they started coming out with exotic versions of limiteds. Like, and then they make you think, because like, oh, there's only a certain amount of these limiteds. It looks the exact same as the exotic, but just because there's a certain amount, it's like more valuable, even though it's exactly the same. It's like a trick. They're trying to trick you into thinking that this is a limited thing, but it's really not. You can just get an exotic version, but it's the same thing. They just make you think one's more valuable because it has a label that says limited on it. So yeah. More Nuckies, that's what I want. More Nuckies, because we haven't had a Nucky since Lego Nuckies. And last Cream Rouge before this amazing winter one was, I don't even know what the one was before the winter Queen Rouge. Or it's Holiday Cheer, I think they call her. I also, it seems like there's less orbs in here than the other worlds. They seem to be harder to get in here. Tails Turbo commented to my video and was like, oh, it's not really that hard. Well, it seems hard to get the silver. This Pathfinder Tails, I don't even know if the event shall work. I'm not even too... I'll do that maybe some other time. Oh, what's this? Are we thinking of building another... Whoa, whoa! Building another, like, place? Like, expanding on it? Possibly? Wait, what are those? Oh, those are just springy things over there. But, yeah, I also think the Fast Friends was a great thing. Those came out in November of 2023. The Fast Friends was definitely a good idea, because, they have more stats and everything. Like, some things that I've noticed they do is, like, they'll make, oh my god, not the King Daddy Shedding Cream Rouge. Some things that they will do is they will make a Chao or a trail seem like really, really valuable, and then they'll come out with one that's even more valuable. But, I mean, I guess that's kind of normal in a way to do that. But still, like Chaos Chao, for instance, used to be so valuable. I think the Dark Chaos Chao did. And, what other Chao? Oh, I used to use the Dark Chaos Chao so much. It used to be one of my favorites. I loved that Chao. I got that from the race shop. And there was also the spin at one point. The Dark Chaos Chao was, so cool. It still is one of my favorite Chaos, along with Prism Chao. I love the Prism Chao, but it doesn't really give much, stuff. I just use Fast Friends, really, unless I'm using Event Chao. But, and the best trail is, Emerald Energy. It used to be what was it called? It was Nebula Starburst. It was, I heard that it was one of the best trails. I don't know whether it was... I honestly cannot even be bothered with this nonsense. And I'm still getting these right here, but... yeah, hopefully I'll have this maybe done tomorrow. I really don't know, because Cool Edge seems to not have as many of these orbs, but I just want to discuss today, since it's been like 3 years since I officially started playing, discuss just about Sonic Speed Simulator, just some things, random stuff about it. I'll probably just call this 3 years later where I'm at now, like in Sonic Speed Simulator. And obviously what I would do if I had my main, I would go through everything that I would have collected in 3 years time. I would have done that if I could, instead of doing a video just discussing about some like good and bad points about the game. But yeah, it does have good and bad points, all games do, but I just want to see less of the gold eggs and fast pass. I also want to see GameFam caring about their players more, not banning them for stupid reasons. Or I've heard people getting trade blocked for stupid things. Tails Turbo talked about, he said somebody got trade blocked for something that was stupid. Liquid Fusion mentioned that he got trade blocked for some kid wanted to give him a skin. He gave Liquid Fusion a skin and wanted it back or something, and Liquid Fusion somehow got trade blocked for something like that. Also, Strike got banned from the Sonic Speed Simulator server just because he said he sent a meme. It was apparently offensive because he didn't know someone was trans, and he sent the Lorax "that's a woman" meme, and he got banned for that. Like, they didn't even tell me why I got banned from Sonic Speed Simulator. I didn't even get a message or anything, why or a reasoning or anything. And the appeal was sitting for like over 6 months before they denied it. Like, it was ridiculous, and I spent a lot of time trying to work things out, and they just do not seem to care about their players. I think they need new mods, really. People have gotten banned from the game for really stupid reasons, and you know, they put all the people, we put all this work into this for what? For our progress to just get wiped? Like, that's not right. We shouldn't have to go through working so hard for a game just to get it wiped when we care so much about the game, and clearly care about the game. And, you know, but the moderation and some of the decisions is just, what? It's weird to me, and I mean to other people too. It's just like, that's too much. That's just, no. And this is also this would cause people to not want to play the game as much, because it's like, oh, my progress is well. Like, what's the point in playing if this is just gonna happen? Like, I can't be the only one who's thinking that. Like, there's probably many people who are also thinking that. And also, in a way, paying for all this stuff is like, they're gonna keep doing this stuff if we just keep buying their stuff. They're gonna keep obviously doing it because they're making money, but if only a few people stop, it's not like they're going to stop. They would have to see a consistent decline in everything. But I mean, I'm probably also, it's probably weird also because I have bought the Fast Pass, and I was like, I do really want some of this, because I do really want that Winter Queen Mamorugi. But you know, it's very expensive for a Fast Pass, and I wish you could pay for it with red starrings. I mean, they did that with the eggs, that Chao egg, but they removed that Chao egg, so I don't really know what happened to it. Like, got a free egg right now. I don't bother grinding. I mean, 100 eggs? They used to have 50. I mean, we'll keep it at 50, or at least decrease it to 25. It's pretty crazy, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I don't know really what I'll call this. This was just a Sonic Speed Simulator discussion video, about things, good and bad points. There was no real, I didn't really have any plans for this video. This is just like a free, whatever comes to mind type of video that I just thought I would make, because it's been 3 years since I started playing this game, and does it feel like 3 years? A lot has happened in the past 3 years, and I was gonna say the past 3 years has been the worst 3 years of my life, but that's not exactly true, because it's been more like it was like September 2023 and onward, but before then was like fine, and then things just started getting crazy. But I mean, I had Sonic Speed Simulator. That was the thing. Sonic Speed Simulator was one of the things that like I still had, that I could still like work with. I could still connect with you guys. I could still play with you guys. I could still talk with you guys. I could still like have the collection that I was building on, and it like was, I don't know, it just helped me, made me feel better, and then things just got bad, declined. so intensely. And wait, what? Why did the moonstone go? I think I changed it back. Oh well. Anyway, I'm just end this off here. Hope you enjoyed this. There was no real, like I said, plan for this video apart from just talking about Sonic Speed Simulator and some good and bad things. And I didn't honestly know that I could spend half an hour just talking about this. I could probably go for like an hour more, but I think I'll just end this off here. And tomorrow we'll discuss. I don't know if I'll be able to complete this Cool Edge. There's not really much rebirth energy here. Oh wait, maybe I could. What about the time trials? Can you get it here? No, you can't. You can just get these moon medal things. What else did you use to get the moon medals? Was that a silver quest? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna try to find the moonstone, but I cannot find it right now. So wait, where's the book? Hold on, the book for the quest. It's over there. So I'm just gonna head over here, and if I can. Nope, doesn't look like I can do that. Oh well, I guess I'll just yeah, I'll just try one more time. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Just go over here. Oh, and but I could review this Tails. It doesn't seem like that hard to get. This Tails right here. I just don't know if the part 1 is still going to be available next week. Yeah, this doesn't really look too hard, but I wish I could go on auto run for that. I don't even like this skin that much, but yeah, I'll see you maybe tomorrow for Christmas, I guess. I would say Merry Christmas, but I'm not feeling very Christmassy, unfortunately. I like the holiday, but I can't celebrate it, really. So, yeah, see you guys next video. Bye for now.